APB setup is where all of our amp modelers live. So for tour, my Axe-Fx, Garrett's Axe-Fx, and Lenny's amp head, which is over there currently, will be here. Obviously, if we're going for it, we'll be in this one rack unit. So everybody's head and stuff's right here. Okay. So from top to bottom, all right, we have the Furman power conditioner. This is the power strip, you know, in the back, and it's the surge protector for all of our stuff.
Delicious.
Where we see the protection's okay, and if extreme voltage was happening at the venue, we know that's a bad plug, we don't want to plug in that. And if for some weird ass reason a lightning struck the building and fried all the outlets everywhere, it would just fry this, and it would protect everything else. Mm-hmm. So that's why you want to protect your investors. Ultimate surge protector. So this is what we're plugging everything in. They have lights and shit. I think, see that one works. But we don't need it because I have these LED lights.
You can kind of see just how hot the motherfucker's running based off that tube.
Yeah.
The band Cordyceps, they have shit like this too. They let me borrow it from one of the shows.
All right, so let's go on from there. I see the lockbox. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. So I have this plugged into my Whammy pedal right now, but it's an extra plug. LED lights are from IKEA, $40, and I just pulled it out. Did this, and this is our lighting for our racks. It makes it look cooler and shit. This is a 1-unit rack drawer. So in here we have just stuff for guitars. So like this is, this is for recording. This is our like picks.
They lockbox their fucking cone in there. It's like, no, this is secret.
Yeah.
This is you know, Velcro, continuing more rack screws, my in-ears, guitar clippers, shit like this. You know. Maybe I'll put some money in there, like keys or something. We're playing a show, just random shit drawer. All right, that's there.
All right.
And then we have the two main amp modelers. These are Fractal Audio System Axe-Fx 2s. The Garrett and I both use. For some odd ass reason, mine has a line underneath the model, but his doesn't. So that's how we can tell the difference. But I have no idea why it's the same model. We checked. We triple checked. It's Axe-Fx 2 standards. They both are the same.
One day you just ran out of paint.
Yeah, I think somebody took a knife and like spit it off or something. But
probably.
Whatever. To me, it helps because I can tell which one's mine. All right, so this one's mine. This one is his. Okay. So we run all of our amp modeling, our amp heads. We don't run cab sims, but we do have them on the line in case we ever need them, which we know.
Powered by the Duncan.
Yes.
Emulated through the Axe-Fx 2, powered by the Duncan through the cabinets.
Yep.
Okay.
You basically got it. This runs all of our patches. It's super fast, super quick. This is Garrett's. He has his pedal at home. He's gonna bring it next practice. But everything runs super smooth. They're great units, but they're 2 units and they're a little big, so that's why this is on the rack system over here. Okay. And then they're amp modelers, so we can run this direct into the PA system at a venue if we choose to do that, not run through cabs. We can do that. But in case we do need to run through cabs, that's what we have this puppy for. This is the Seymour Duncan Power Stage 700.
This is the power.
I'm gonna take a quick card here.
Fucking the creme de la coupe, dude. That's awesome.
Yep. So this.
I know. I was really curious about this. Tell me all about this.
This I fucking love this, bro. This is a 700 watt solid state stereo with quadruple output power. Okay. And yeah, you heard that right. Quadruple output. I'll explain that in a second. Okay. So this thing has a 3-band EQ in the front, all right?
This can power 2 cabinets?
This
Two
can power
4x12?
2 4x12s, yes. And look how small it is. It's only like 1.5.
Yeah, I know that thing's fucking
it's
like
much
tiny.
smaller.
Yeah,
these are just mounts.
Yeah.
The actual power is this, okay?
Yeah.
Now this allows us to run a right and left channel.
And it runs like, dude, it's like fucking boop, boop. It's like right there, like a fucking, like a really fat hard drive, but that's it.
As long as I handle, okay? All right, so with this, the Power Stage 700.
That's just barely warm, too.
Yeah, it's barely warm. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off right now, actually, because I don't need it. So,
yeah,
there we go. Turn it off. Now I can go that with them. Okay. So with the Power Stage 700, we have the ability to run 2 of our modelers, or 2 of our Axe-Fx, and this thing can power 2 separate 4x12 cabs, giving it 350 watts of power each. So one line goes to my Vader cab, which this can handle 480. So even if I crank this all the way to level high, it will blow up.
I feel like Die Hard Murder did that. I feel like when they played, because they had some campers and shit, they had some very similar stuff, but you guys are using After Effects. And I noticed that they were so fucking blaringly loud that I think that gave them a lot of their tone, and it was absolutely the most phenomenal show I've ever seen. It's genius, it's really smart.
This came out like 2017, I think. It's
deathcore, fucking all modern metal.
This is designed for guitars. Yeah, this is designed for guitars and bass. So if you're a bass player can run through this if he has an amp model.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so we can use the setup for guitar or bass if we wanted to. And then it has a 3-band EQ on that really affects the tone. So we designed all of our patches, like when I made my patches for the Axe Effects for us, I was running the Axe Effects through this so I can hear the tone when I was making it. And I had these all middled out for a reason. And the reason why is so that, let's say we go to like Idaho, and we go to like an old Veterans Hall venue, okay? And it's made out of old wood and it's super bassy in there. So we're playing our guitars and it's just boom, 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 boom. It's super bassy in the venue. We can go over here and we can turn the bass down. And it would do that for both of our modelers. And we don't have to go into the laptop.
Internally, not even externally off of it, you do it internally throughout the system, don't you?
Yeah, just do it right here and analog knob. Instead of going through the laptop and changing our patch real quick. We can just go right here and we can turn the bass down. And it really affects your tone in a big way, so. Let's say we get to a venue and it sounds very airy, like it's not going out enough, we can just turn up the treble.
Okay.
And it's more cutting through and present, you know what I mean?
Now
it affects both guitars.
We know what items we're working with now. I want to see the cables go to their source. We're gonna get nitty-picky now.
Yeah.
I need to know where everything goes, how it's going there. This might take more than one day.
Let's go back here.
Yeah, let's
behind
us. I'm gonna leave this by the corner.
So it's gonna be a little tight back here, I apologize.
Interesting cable management, but no one gets a look at it, so.
I tried. Alright, so welcome to the back of this wrap. So back here you see the power conditioner we have everything plugged into. Here's the light source.
So
the lights.
to my wall mount, I mean, you're working this in a fucking house, so obviously your wall mount's gonna be perfectly able to power all this shit, right?
Yeah. This house has 200 amps, bro. It's good. It can run like 75,000 watts. Our stuff that will run it.
So here's your power, right? So I noticed that these are just like connector cables that are like, this is power to one of the Axe Effects, or that's power to one of the Axe Effects, that's power to the other Axe Effects, and this is power to the
Power Stage 700.
Power Stage.
And I kind of just have them see like cabled up right here. I know it's kind of a mess, but
and then you just have this one thing plugged into the wall.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So the power, this thing right here, this cable is to the power conditioner, and this is going to this outlet over here. Okay.
And then you got, let's see, the audio systems. That's really what I want to look at the back at.
Yep.
So you got it hooked up, and this is just going to the cabs. This is going through the PAs at all?
I could if I wanted to.
If you wanted to.
Yep, I have it hooked up too.
You're not doing it right now.
No, I'm not doing it right now, but I could if I wanted to. And I'll show out. I'll show you.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I've done it before. It's just overly loud.
That'd be like too much guitars.
It's
anyway.
so loud, bro. I mean, I could do it if I wanted to, but here.
It's murder. I feel like probably did that shit. Dude, I could hear the guitars.
Right here, you can see that this is the one unit rack drawer right here.
Right, yeah, that's the drawer right there.
Yeah. And then these are the Axe Effects, the backs of them. See, we just have one 1/4-inch cable.
Here's your pedal board right here.
Yep, that's my pedal board. Yep.
And his isn't plugged in.
Because it's not here.
Because
when he brings it, he can plug it in right here and then runs.
And then it's just 3 cables for the whole fucking thing, the rack mount.
Yep.
Okay, so how would I direct in?
If you wanted to direct in, it would be right here, digital in and out. So in, direct out.
Into their board. Which they would know how to do even if I didn't, right? As long as they have mine, they'd be like...
Yeah, they'd be like, okay. Or right here, balance right here, left or right, just, here you go.
Hey,
and you can do stereo if you wanted to, see? That's why it goes left and right. So you can plug in 2 and have them do it, and they can do stereo.
Might I suggest something now that I am beginning to understand this was almost as simple as I anticipated. You know, like I just needed to see it in person. This is great. Have you ever suggested running a drive? Do you have a drive ran in front of your pedal board?
Or what?
A drive?
Yeah, so it's in the Axifex patch.
Okay.
The Axifex,
I played off 8
imagine the Axifex as a
Can
48.
you drive the motherfuck out that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
The Axifex does it all, bro.
Alright,
I'll show you Accent it later.
This is the nightmare I don't want to look at, but I
Alright,
might as
so
well since we're over here.
Here's the important
Dude,
part.
the
Get
back
over
is
here.
so intimidating.
Yeah, this was really easy. This was
Hey,
like,
so
I
this is-
caught everything. I was just like, dude, it was less than.
So this is the part that's really interesting. Get down here, Preston.
Looks intimidating.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, get your butt down here and see these cables, okay?
Oh, what? Preston wants to see him?
Yeah.
See the guitars?
There's gonna be something to show you.
Like, it's actually really not that
Down here, because it's underneath this. See the power stage 700?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So those two blue cables to the left, those are speak-on cables. So those connect to the speaker cabinets. So we have two, one going to my cab, one going to Garrett's. Get it?
Yeah.
And then over here are two XLR outs with two cab sim buttons on them.
Yeah, and it's just like.
And we
that's
have them
so
both
that- oh, yeah, that-
Pushed on
things that scare me is
because
that
we don't have cab
and,
sims on our patches over
this
here.
board.
So this runs a totally different signal, and these go to the splitter over there to the inner monitor system. That's how they connect their Axifex system out.
Yeah, you're epic.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
All right.
So that's this one.
Was that everything? Should I end the video?
Just this part, yeah. This is the IEM, the tone.